It's your turn, young buck. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Big win. I'm really proud of the kids. We had some line outs early in the game, and their guy threw really well. You got to tip your hat to him. But we finally got to him, and obviously a huge inning there. Dalton had obviously an awesome day. I'm really proud of him. He's really been positive and keep working and understanding that he's seeing the ball well and taking good swings, and just things haven't gone his way here the last week, and so I'm proud of him. He comes out there, gets 4 hits today, huge home run. That was huge. Obviously Joseph gets us going, gets the mojo going with the huge home run, and then Pablo having a huge day late in the game with the 2 home runs. And look, the freshman went 6 for 11 with 4 RBIs. I mean, that's huge for 3 freshmen being in the lineup to really have that day and give us an opportunity to score some runs. And on the mound, we pitched great. Jalen gave us another start. We knew he was going to be short today, just with as much as he threw, but he went out there and gave great effort and gave us an opportunity. And then the bullpen. We walked a couple more guys, put ourselves in a couple of situations, but Ryan Saltonstall has a huge strikeout there with the bases loaded. Hunsaker did a great job, Jack does a great job, and Nick comes in and is able to close the door. So just an all-around well-played game. Really proud of the kids. I thought offensively, again, we started off slow, but we picked it up and we just kept pressing. And this, again, it showed the true toughness. But this past weekend really, I think, gave us some confidence knowing that we can win in any situation. So I'm proud of the guys for the way we competed today.
Do you think this is the kind of day that Dalton kind of needed after the early slump?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, anytime you can start hitting the ball, it gives you some more confidence, just makes you feel better about yourself. But again, I've been proud of him because, I think a lot of younger guys would have pressed and, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to get a hit, I have to do this, and that's just not his maturity. He's just mature beyond his years, and really proud of the way he's grown in the last 3 years. And I think as a freshman, he probably would have panicked and freaked out and can't believe I had a bad week or whatever. And today he, just shows his maturity and just goes out there and tries to put good swings on it. And when you do that and you stay with your process, you stay with your prep work, you stay mentally tough, then you have days like this. And so hopefully this just gets him going, feeling better about himself, and continue to hit the way we know he can.
What can you say about Jalen Whitehead, just what he's been able to do with doing last week, pitching on Saturday, pitching honored by the American?
Yeah, I mean, what's that, 11 in the third innings, I think, in 8 days. Just huge. I mean, he's a jack of all trades. He can do a lot of different things, but he's definitely given us, a shot in the arms in terms of going out there and giving us great starts, shutting down opposing teams' offenses, and just giving us a chance and passing the ball to the next guy in the bullpen. So he's been huge. I mean, that's what you expect out of a redshirt senior, a guy that's been here for 3 years and really gone through the trials and tribulations, not only individually but as a group. And he's a great leader. He cares. He wants to do well. He wants to help the team, and I'm really proud of what he's done, so far this year, and expect him to continue to do it.
With Ryan, you giving him some one-out appearances lately. Do you want to ramp him up as the season goes along?
Yeah, I mean, just trying to get him into some situations where he can be successful. I mean, obviously he's really tough on left-handed hitters, so just trying to get him into those right situations. And obviously, I'd like to get him in there more. I'd like to get a couple guys in there more, but we're obviously playing a lot of close games. But obviously today we were down in the pen. We were real light, and Jeff and Litch were down, so we were going to have to utilize some of those guys. But that's what you need. We want to be a great team. You got to have guys step up in big situations when the head guys are down, and we trust those guys. We believe in them. Again, it gives us just that different dynamic that we had last year. That we felt like if we had to pitch today, last year we had to have those guys in the pen, and now we've got other guys. We're deep back there, and show it tonight with the guys like Nick and Saltonstall doing such a great job of getting outs.
I don't know if it's official yet, but Baseball America today kind of outlined the plans for the conference for the next 2 years about playing a round-robin tournament here in USF next year.
Yep.
Could you give us your thoughts on that format?
Yeah, I mean, I voted for it. Obviously we threw about, 6, 7 ideas of trying to figure out how to stay at 24 games, not go to 21. But there's a lot of issues with going to 27, just in terms of, again, most people didn't like the common opponent, and so we wanted to get away from that. We didn't want to go to 2 common opponents and rotate them. We just felt like that could be a disadvantage in terms of seeding, and just, again, even with probably last year fresh in our mind with the standing so bunched together. So I can't remember whose idea it was. I think it was Todd Whitting at Houston, but it just came up, hey man, when I was in the whatever it was, the SWAC or whatever conference that kind of whatever did it, he was in there, and we threw around that idea, and then obviously just having Florida weather, and thought it was a huge advantage. Wanted to do it in the beginning of the year so there was no gamesmanship opportunities late in the year. We talked about doing it the last weekend so everybody was already here, and then we could go straight to Clearwater. But then gamesmanship comes in with where you're standing. Do you save arms? Do you hold your one for the next, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. So we didn't love that idea. So we said we try this for 2 years, keep it here at USF, UCF. We'll rotate the teams every year so that you're not facing the same 4 teams. And it'll get us a little bit more favorable, in terms of playing the same amount of games and the same teams and not having to face one team 6 times or whatnot. So we all kind of thought it was a good opportunity, a pretty cool idea, something different, and hopefully we can market it and kind of be a kickoff to the conference, and hopefully it'll be a big deal. So we'll see.
Do you think the fact that it's going to be located in Florida is going to help, maybe like recruiting-wise? You might be able to pitch the fact that like our weather for baseball.
Yeah, I mean we don't matter about that. We do that all the time. So, yeah. But I just think that it's a cool thing to be able to play here. I mean, it's probably a little more stress just having all the teams here and what's going to happen. There's still some details we're trying to work out with weather issues and all that. What happens when all that? So we got to work through some of that. But it seems like it's the best idea that we could come up with.
Did it get the overwhelming support?
Yeah, we all voted for it unanimously. So. There was some conversations about do we move it, to different places, but we all just thought this was the best opportunity to make sure we got the games in, the best weather. And if we thought we started moving it, then it was I think everyone thought that if it's just two spots, then it's it is what it is. If we started moving it, then everybody wanted a piece of the pie, and so that became a little bit more difficult with obviously some of the weather teams up north. So, but it was unanimous that we all voted for it.
Figuring out which teams go where, is that one of the details that still?
Yeah, they still have not. We have not even got our schedule yet. They say we're supposed to have it this week, but they've also said that probably for 4 months. So, but yeah, so I don't even know how they're determining it. It's some random, and then one team will leave. I think it's one team will leave every year, and then flip. So every year you'll have two of the same teams, and then one different team. So that you basically play 3 years at one place, and then 3 years at another, and over 6 years you'll play at both places 3 times. But we'll see. We don't know if we'll get to 6 years.
So it'd be like 2 games on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday night, or
2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday as of now that I know of. But again, I'm not into discussions of what the details are. So that was the original plan, but after it got out of our hands in August, went to the ADs and SWAs and all that kind of stuff. So we haven't been in the loop at all, to be honest with you.
Quarter point of the season, what's most surprised you about this team?
Just the speed at which we have gotten to where we're at. I knew this team was super talented. I knew this team had the camaraderie, the culture, the teamwork to be able to be really, really good. But you also were going to throw some guys like those young freshmen, Matt Archer and Pablo and Brait and guys on the mound, even Gordon and whatnot that hadn't played at this level yet. And so just getting their feet wet and getting them to kind of understand how to have quality at bats, how to be able to bounce back, how to be able to put people away, like all those different things are things you can't really learn until you get into the season. But we have done a great job. The coaching staff has done a tremendous job. I mean, Ted has really done a phenomenal job with the hitters from day one in August, and obviously Nick just continuing to get guys better. But we've just kind of the pace at which we've gotten where we're at. I thought was going to take maybe 2 or 3 more weeks till we really started to find our identity and who we were and that confidence and that swagger, and it obviously came really quick. So I'm just proud of the kids. It's just a belief and a mental toughness that we've had that from pitch number 1 we've shown it and really grown really fast. So I've been proud of how quickly it's come for us.
Appreciate it.
Thanks guys, appreciate you being here.